Hi, welcome to She Spice. Hollywood has for some time been known as a difficult and, on occasion, unsafe climate for youthful entertainers. As per various reports in the past, numerous entertainers were hesitant about standing in opposition to their encounters. Yet that has started to change now that an ever-increasing number of entertainers are approaching to share their accounts, including Rob Schneider. Apparently, the feelings of trepidation encompassing the treatment of youthful entertainers in the business were without a doubt legitimate. Burglary Schneider, once a noticeable figure in mid-2000s satire, is currently more known for his dubious online entertainment presence, where he shares wild scheme speculations. The 60-year-old comic, well known for his parts in movies, for example, The Chicks, Adults, and 51 States, has seen his acting vocation wane, yet keeps on drawing in media consideration 3, 4, or 5 of the most. That is, all Trump previously celebrated as a Saturday night. Live alum. Schneider has as of late been at the center of attention for his anti-vaccine position and straightforward perspectives on different social and policy-driven issues. A long-lasting pundit of experience, growing up with immunizations, he moved his political loyalty from the liberals to the conservatives before at last proclaiming himself a free man. Regardless of appearing to be astonishing for Schneider's transition to one-sided than it could seem, he has been blamed for spreading falsehoods about immunizations and has utilized web-based entertainment to voice his resistance to veil commands in this setting. Newsweek digs into the various debates Schneider has been associated with and the assessments he has openly shared throughout the long term. Plant not enemies of I'm for opportunity of decision. You must have the guardians, must be the ones who choose what's best. I can't send him to school on the off chance that he's not. However, do you think this industry has done anything well with him? Harvey Weinstein has been blamed for being shunned by various ladies in Hollywood for bringing about his excusal from his own organization on Sunday. Right after these disclosures, adult entertainer Rob Schneider revealed to TMZ that he was also shunned by somebody in the film business from the get-go in his profession. Schneider related an episode including a popular chief in a lodging. He turns out in a wraparound and sits in this seat. Before I know it, he's requesting that I creep on the ground and slither to him. Then it was only this nauseating inclination Schneider shared, in spite of the fact that Schneider didn't name the chief. He mentioned that the movie producer had since died. Well, not just this. He likewise confronted a few hardships on the arrangement of Home Alone film entertainer Burglarize. Schneider started a debate among fans this week with his viewpoint on the Dearest Home Alone establishment as numerous individuals get into the Christmas spirit by returning to the Home Alone motion pictures. Ransack Schneider shared his startling most loved, which has mixed banter on Saturday night. The entertainer voiced his disputable assessment during an enthusiastic conversation on vacation films on Fox News. Saturday night, when he got some information about his one film in the establishment, Schneider felt free to say that Home Alone 2: Lost in New York outperforms the first Home Alone. The 60-year-old star unhesitatingly contended that the subsequent film is better since they don't show Home Alone 1 each Christmas. When inquired as to why he accepts the first Home Alone isn't returned to each Christmas season, Ransack Schneider expounded on the splendor and allure of the second film. He made sense of Home Alone 1, which is simply a family who doesn't have the foggiest idea how to deal with their youngsters. Yet Home Alone 2 is really a film about a kid's resourcefulness, and furthermore, a family that doesn't have the foggiest idea how to watch out for their youngsters. He amusingly added what to escape, which is how much hair I had. It was lovely on the 1992 occasion. Schneider assumed the role of Cedric the Bellman at the Court Inn in New York City, thinking about his time shooting the SNL star partook in 2017 and the amount he had working in the background on the Christmas flick Close by McCaullin. Joe Pesci, Daniel Harsh, and others Ransack conceded he was stunned to be offered the chance to join the film and quickly acknowledged it regardless of his feverish timetable on Saturday Night Live for the film's 25th commemoration. Rob addressed the U.S. week by week, spouting about his mind-boggling experience on set. He told the media source that you should expect these things. I think for the children who grew up watching it and presently have messes with, it's something decent to share. It's healthy. There aren't numerous healthy motion pictures. And honestly, who was the last male youngster parody star? It was him. He added it was something exceptional. And he was in. Extraordinary youngster, it's the main film I've at any point done that I was 100% sure would be a raving success on the grounds that the first was many individuals propose that he has never been regarded. 2. During his shows, Ransack Schneider's parody is confronting kickback even from his new safe crowd, as indicated by Politico. The entertainer turned moderate conniving scholar bombarded at a 2023 Systems Administration occasion for conservative legislators driving to a representative leaving and his set being stopped after only 10 minutes. The Deuce Bigalow American Gigolo star was welcome to perform at a vacation occasion, facilitated at the Waldorf area by the Senate Working Gathering, a Systems Administration bunch for senior GOP slope staff members. Politico reports that Schneider's set included raunchy material and jokes focused on Asian individuals, including one about Koreans. The presentation was so inadequate. Reed got that Congressperson Cindy Hyde-Smith left. Not long after it started, a representative for Hyde-Smith affirmed the leave to Politico, portraying Schneider's parody as gross and disgusting and expressing that she didn't need to pay attention to it, so she got up and left Ransack. Schneider MD was somewhat excessively near the sun on a conservative occasion and finished up getting scorched. And by consumed, I mean dropped. And by dropped, I mean he's platitude that this is one more endeavor to drop him. Schneider's standard at first planned to last a half hour was cut short after only 10 minutes by Senate Working Gathering Chief James Kimmy, as indicated by Politico the day after the occasion. The Sioux sent an email to the roughly 150 participants, counting 40 senior Senate staff members, expressing that while we put forth a valiant effort to guarantee each part of our program is proficient, respectful, and proper, we truly lament that the diversion finally missed the mark. Concerning that objective, a delegate for the SWG informed Politico that Schneider had ignored a verbal understanding he'd made with Kimmy to keep his set generally clean. Schneider's shift towards extreme right traditionalism and his disputable satire style have been factual on the virtual entertainment stage. He habitually reposts content from extreme right records, like libs of TikTok, and shares a moderate way of talking with his 1.7 million supporters because of Politico's report. Schneider took to Twitter to deny the claims, saying, "What's more, I'm coming to Washington, D.C. to perform, and I will make you all every one of the wisecracks that this gathering of kissers is whimpering about close by a photograph and bio of Kimmy in an explanation to TMZ." Schneider discredited Politico's cases, considering them misleading data and declaring that he played out a 50-minute set at the Conservative Systems Administration occasion. He unyieldingly expressed, "I'm not changing my material or saying sorry for my jokes to anyone enough with this wake-up call. America's tired of it." Schneider further guaranteed he was paid $50,000 for the gig, yet condemned the sum, ascribing its assumed downgrading to President Joe Biden on April 15th. Schneider tended to the contention again on X, while advancing his Netflix unique Awakened in America. He posted, "My Korean joke is currently spilling on Netflix and has been for the last 3 out of 2 years, snidely alluding to the postponed backfire. He added the deferred, rescheduled, late beginning, third stage drop endeavor should be visible at your own relaxation. Why they pick Charge Day? Schneider's endeavor at humor around paying expenses as a conservative was met with incongruity, and as indicated by certain sources, he accepts that this is being finished by overseers. Rob isn't the first who has been made to confront the kickback. It seems like it has stayed the custom for Hollywood to belittle his young specialists lately. Corey Feldman has been vocal about how Hollywood can take advantage of youthful gifts with the help of their overseers. In the past couple of months, various disclosures have uncovered different parts of Hollywood, including the way of behaving of the Hollywood world class and the double dealing of people, which was exposed through a disputable film. As the industry's dull underside turns out to be progressively uncovered, more disclosures keep on arising. I'm expressing that there are individuals that did this to both me and Corey that are still sorting out. They're still there, and they're the absolute most extravagant and influential individuals in this finance. Managers and media outlets have been sharing their encounters, revealing insight on the agitating real factors behind the marvelousness and style of Hollywood anyway. Not all of these encounters and claims are treated with the earnestness they merit, as exemplified in Corey Feldman's case. In spite of Corey Feldman's endeavors to stand in opposition to the A&E he encountered in the business, his cases frequently went unheard or were not treated in a serious way by the way he drove forward and figured out how to uncover reality with regards to his encounters hijacking me since I was 11 years of age. He was essential for the sci-fi grants or anything that was known as the Saturn grants. Subscribe SheSpice for more videos.